The Kelce Swift universe is in full overdrive, delivering romance, chaos, and laugh-out-loud moments. Now, insiders say Travis Kelce's fiercely private love letter to Taylor Swift has made its on-screen debut, and fans can't stop freaking out.
Unbelievable memories in this tour, but my favorite one is seeing you in concert for the first time, being mesmerized, and swept off my feet by a woman who doesn't even know.
And because subtlety clearly has no place in this relationship, insiders say Travis went full Santa mode, splurging a jaw-dropping $142K on gifts and even planning a cozy winter escape. Then Kylie Kelce enters the chat, hopping on the podcast and grilling Travis like a pro after his bold "we never are."
Said that you don't fight. You were joking, right? Like you were being sarcastic. The giggle afterwards suggested that you were being sarcastic.
And just when it seems the chaos has peaked, Kylie casually drops a jaw-dropping parenting confession, instantly lighting the internet on fire. Finally, Jason Kelce admits the obvious. Living a normal life is basically impossible now. And just when you think the story has hit its emotional peak, it goes even deeper. Picture the final stretch of Taylor Swift's record-shattering, history-making tour. The kind that didn't just sell out stadiums, but turned the entire planet into one massive, glitter-drenched arena. Expectations are sky high. Fearless pop icon, no tears, mascara flawless, pure strong girl energy. Except that's not what happens. The real gut punch comes in the finale of her Disney Plus docuseries, The End of an Era. Backstage in Vancouver, Taylor is preparing for her final 3 shows. The air buzzes with nerves, chaos, and that bittersweet feeling of something enormous coming to a close. Only this time, it's not summer ending, it's a $2 billion tour. Less sunburn, more sequins. Taylor's backstage with her mom, Andrea Swift, doing last-minute prep when she pulls out something that instantly changes the mood. A handwritten letter from Travis Kelce. He's not there in person, because the NFL doesn't exactly pause for love letters, but somehow he still shows up in the most Travis way possible. Heartfelt, slightly dramatic, and unintentionally funny. The note reportedly sends Taylor straight back to the beginning, back to Arrowhead Stadium, back to July 2023. Yes, that moment, the one that launched 1,000 memes when Travis tried the friendship bracelet move, and it very much did not work. But like any great rom-com, the misstep became the origin story. In the letter, Travis tells Taylor that out of all the surreal, unforgettable moments of her global tour, his favorite memory is still the very first time he saw her perform, completely captivated by a woman who at the time didn't even know he existed.
Unbelievable memories in this tour, but my favorite one is seeing you in concert for the first time, being mesmerized, and swept off my feet by a woman who doesn't even know me.
Even slips in a cheeky nod to tour logistics, thanking the masterminds who somehow got her to Kansas City, like fate itself was working through a perfectly timed spreadsheet.
Selfishly say thank you for creating this legendary tour, and to Robert for making you stop through Kansas City, Missouri. That night, too, in KC was the beginning of me meeting the love of my life.
And honestly, that same go big or go home energy didn't stop with the tour. It reportedly steamrolled straight into Christmas. Travis Kelce allegedly cranked Santa Node all the way up for fiancée Taylor Swift, even while spending Christmas Day doing the very unromantic job of getting tackled on national television. The Chiefs star still made sure Taylor's holiday looked like a luxury catalog had exploded in her living room. Sources claim Travis dropped around $142,000 on Christmas gifts, a number so wild it makes regular people clutch their wallets and whisper, "Sir, please." And no, it wasn't one dramatic present, it was a full-blown collection. Designer bags, jewelry, high-end outfits, basically enough luxury fashion to make even Taylor's closet feel underdressed. But Travis didn't just buy gifts, he curated an entire aesthetic. Alongside the designer haul, he allegedly planned a cozy winter getaway, the kind of romantic ski trip that screams Hallmark movie, but with billionaire core energy. Taylor's famously obsessed with winter, so Travis leaned all the way in like a man who fully understood the assignment and was aiming for an A+. Think skiing, hot chocolate, intimate rooms, and that dramatic watching the snowfall while pretending you're not freezing vibe everyone secretly loves. Honestly, the only thing missing is someone whispering, "I've never felt this alive," while holding a mug of cocoa the size of their head. To make sure Taylor was styled for her snowy fairy tale, Travis reportedly stocked her wardrobe with bold luxury pieces from her favorite brands, Prada fits, ultra-soft cashmere sweaters, and a Dior bag that cost more than some people's rent for the next 5 years. One standout? A suede lambskin Dior bag with a price tag so high it could make your banking app faint on impact. And apparently, that same confident energy didn't stop at gift receipts. It jumped straight onto podcast microphones. Because Kylie Kelce showed up on New Heights like a loving interrogator, armed with receipts, zero fear, and elite timing. Appearing on the podcast on Wednesday, December 24th, Kylie, basically a perfectly executed eye roll in human form, wasted no time grilling Travis over one bold claim involving Taylor Swift. The moment
Said that you don't fight. You were joking, right? Like you were being sarcastic. The giggle afterwards suggested that you were being sarcastic.
What?
Apparently, it all traces back to earlier in December when actor George Clooney stopped by the podcast and the conversation drifted into that age-old debate. Do some couples really never argue? Clooney casually claimed that he and his wife don't fight at all. And Travis, operating at what can only be described as peak romantic chaos, didn't miss a beat. He doubled down, boldly declaring that he and Taylor Swift have never argued either. Not once. Not even a, "Why did you take my fries?" moment. Not even a, "You said we were leaving at 7, it's 7:11 situation. According to Travis, it's been nothing but pure, conflict-free bliss. The internet, of course,
It's only been 2.5 years, and you're right. I haven't gotten in an argument in 2.5.
basically stared the universe in the face and said, "No, we're built different." And Kylie, being very much Kylie, immediately pulled up the viral clip like, "Care to explain yourself?" Travis flipped straight into playful defense mode, joking that he's absolutely a fighter, just not with Taylor.
Fight wow. Fight who? Fight who do I fight?
Arguing?
Defensive players.
Yeah.
Oh, defensive guys? Yeah, I fight. I'm a fighter in that sense of it.
Great.
Like,
He insisted they don't fight at all, which is either the most wholesome flex imaginable or the boldest jinx in relationship history. Sir, please don't tempt the relationship gods on a public platform.
Yep.
but
Continue.
me and Tay, we definitely don't fight.
We don't either.
Meanwhile, the Kelce family podcast universe has basically transformed into its very own Taylor Swift cinematic universe. Taylor first popped on the show earlier this year, treating it like a casual side quest, dropping news about her new album, the life of a showgirl, as if it were no big deal. She also spilled a little tour tea, casually hinted at relationship moments, and sprinkled exactly the right amount of drama where the microphones could catch it. Because why not? Then there's Jason. Jason Kelce later recalled meeting Taylor at a 2024 game, claiming he'd been warned to behave himself. Naturally, he proved that's physically impossible. Instead, he dove straight into stories about shotgunning beers with Bill's Mafia and fantasizing about leaping through a flaming table. So while Travis is out here delivering full-on rom-com energy, Jason is committed to one thing only: chaos.
Already telling me to be on my best behavior because we were meeting Taylor. So she's like, do not
This is
be on your
hilarious.
best. This is part of the Jason Kelce charm. I want to make my best first impression. Yeah. I don't think she was happy.
And honestly, the chaotic Kelce family energy shows no signs of slowing down. Kylie Kelce has now sent the internet into a meltdown with her old school approach to kids dropping spicy language. Soap in the mouth. Yup, The classic wash your mouth out move. You can practically hear your grandma's voice threatening it, wooden spoon in hand, like destiny itself is at stake. The topic came up while discussing holiday meltdowns because nothing screams festive cheer like a tiny human losing it over the wrong order of unwrapping gifts. Fans had submitted stories, including one about a 9-year-old calling their parents something wild, then sprinting off because of a dentist appointment. Naturally, Kylie immediately wondered, how do you even pull off the soap move on a 9-year-old without triggering a full-blown WWE match in your own kitchen? Holiday chaos, Kelce style.
Supposed to put soap in a 9-year-old's mouth. I mean, I suppose you could.
True to form, Travis couldn't resist turning it into a joke, quipping that if soap isn't an option, you just scare the kids the old-fashioned way by casually threatening prison time.
You gotta scare them another way. You gotta scare them into where that leads to. Like, you keep calling people fat bitches, you're going to prison. You gotta take them to prison. You gotta show them what prison.
Which honestly is hilarious until your kids start asking for a lawyer and demanding a phone call. Kylie reportedly shared a story about her oldest daughter, 6-year-old Wyatt, dropping a certain not-so-sweet word for the very first time. According to Kylie, Wyatt immediately looked like she'd texted the wrong group chat. Instant regret, eyes wide, classic, oops, energy. But Kylie made one thing clear. This isn't just cute storytelling. Wyatt already knows mom means business because she survived.
Was inside the house and Wyatt was closing the front door and she went, bitch, and closed it really slowly and said it at the same time. And immediate buyer's remorse. Immediate. I don't know that she got it that time because she had buyer's remorse very quickly, but she has gotten it before, which is why she knows I'm not joking about a bar of soap.
Kylie even hinted that the real secret weapon in parenting is follow-through, because kids can sniff out a bluff the way sharks sniff out blood.
You can't do empty threats. That's what you can't do with kids.
Of course, the internet did what it always does. Some people clutched their pearls, calling the soap story gross, while others shrugged and said, honestly, iconic. Parenting experts weighed in too, some labeling it cruel, others calling it disciplinary. Even a 2016 advice columnist chimed in, calling it extremely harmful, basically throwing gasoline on the debate. But the Kelce household didn't stop at soap. Life at this level of fame is messy because trying to live normally is basically impossible when the world treats your family like the main characters of a never-ending reality show. Jason Kelce has opened up about how this new fame turns everyday life into a distant 2019 fantasy. Remember grocery shopping without being filmed behind the cereal aisle? Yeah, those days are gone, especially when you're raising 4 daughters, Wyatt, Elliot, Bennett, and baby Finley, without turning every Target run into a meet and greet. Jason stressed that he and Kylie want their kids to have a grounded, normal childhood, but it's a constant challenge when every move is watched, clipped, analyzed, posted, and turned into a debate thread. And it's not just strangers. Fandom energy comes from inside the house, too. Jason admitted the Taylor Swift wave didn't just bring attention, it brought headlines. He was famous, Travis was famous, but add the most famous pop star on Earth into the mix, and suddenly stepping outside can make you trend on Twitter without even trying. And yes, even being Travis's brother comes with its own spotlight. Travis isn't just an NFL star anymore, he's a headline magnet. Add Taylor into the picture and everything explodes in the best and most chaotic way possible. Privacy? Gone. Engagement news hits like a glitter bomb online. Fun, shiny, chaotic, and impossible to clean up. That's all for now. Stay tuned for the next round of Kelce's Swift chaos.